Captain on the bridge.
All right, Caps, we are back on the bridge here, and tonight we are going to take out the Galaxy X, the legendary Galaxy X. Now, with all the new content that dropped last week, it's been very Terran-centric, so I was feeling a little Terran. Plus, there was a console that I always rave about in my other build videos that I use, so I thought it'd be a great opportunity to use it and show it off here for this particular one. So what we're going to do is go over what we did here. It's a little different, not your conventional high-end build. This is just a bit of fun for what we're doing tonight. But what we'll do is we'll go over the build, weapons, space set, consoles, traits, stations, and then doffs, and then take it into an elite Argala and see how it does. So here we go. So I named this the ISS Enterprise DX. See what I did there? Again, it's the legendary Dreadnought cruiser. So again, this is a little bit of a different build. We're going to see how it works. So right here, the 4 weapons, captains. You know I love the gravimetric photon torpedo. So we're going to use it. This may hurt me or maybe even kill me, but that's okay. This is just for fun. So the GRAV TORP is first up. This is from your Dyson rep. We're going to actually use a Terran Task Force photon torpedo because Terran. This, of course, is from your Terran rep. Now, we're going to use a dark matter quantum torpedo because, you know, Terran, they're kind of dark. They have quantums. Here we go. This is from the Discovery rep. Now, we're going to use a Terran Task Force Phaser dual heavy cannons. This is one of the hardest hitting cannons in-game. This is from your Terran, along with the Terran Task Force Phaser Beam Array. You may be asking why I'm using it. Well, particularly on the Galax, it has these things. These little pointy things at the top, so I'm going to pretend they're cannons. Yep, that's my head cannon right now. See what I did there? So that's why. And plus, the more HP goes down on your target, the harder things these are going to hit. So we're going to try to mix. It's more of a torp heavy build, but has some elements of just funism. That's a thing now. That's a word now. Okay? So, base set. Elite Fleet Intervention Protomatter Deflector from your fleet colony. Your Prevailing Innovative Impulse from your competition rep. Your Mycela Harmonic Mansa Antimatter Core. And your Tilly's Review Pending Modified Shield. This is from your Discovery rep as well. Of course, the 2-piece gives us plus 120% hull regen. That's nothing to sneeze at. Aft weaponry. You have a prolonged engagement photon. Now you're asking, why would you put a photon in the aft? Well, because of this. See that? Galaxy has an aft torpedo launcher, and that's why. But we've upgraded this because we're going to boost the performance as much as we can with 2 mines in the back. One of them being the Black Ops mine launcher, which you can buy from the Mud store. Also the Elite Fleet Janur Tricobalt mine, which is from your fleet colony. Devices, we got a Torp Candy. We love our Torp Candy because plus 30% bonus projectile damage, 20 seconds. Kobayashi Maru Transponder for all its buff goodness. Subspace Field Modulator for some damage resistance rating. And Temporal Negotiator for cooldown and all that good stuff. I am going to be using the cloak on this because why not? It does in all good things come out of cloak, and this is the first time I saw the ship. I literally lost my marbles when I saw that. So that's why it's here. For the immersion. My immersion. Next up, Bioneural Infusion Circs. And by the way, this console does come with the Galax. Binaural infusion circuits is from your low-buy store. This is the console that I rave about. It is the emulating phaser lens. This comes from your Deimos Pilot ship. It's an R&D ship. But the reason why I got that, and I got that from the year-long event last year back in 2021, was because I wanted to use this on the Galaxy X itself. The integrated Galaxy lance is not the best, and rarely does it hit the side of the barn. So to help it out, and again, that's seen from All Good Things, this literally was firing like 5 times in a row. And this has 6 charges, so why not? So I'm not only going to have the integrated lance that it comes with, I'm going to use this as also a lance to kind of complement the lance that comes with it. Plus it gives us plus 15.8 phaser damage and 43.8 Starship Shield pen. So a very good console nonetheless. Ordnance Accelerator from your Gamma Rep for the plus 20% mine recharge speed, plus 26.3 projectile weapon damage, plus 26.3 phaser directed energy damage. So it's helping what we have here, so why not? Ferrofluid hydraulic assembly from your TERRAN Rep gives us plus 13% max hit points, which feeds into your tile's duality, but also, more importantly, minus 0.5 second shared torpedo recharge time. We're going to use the dynamic power redistributor module. This comes from your Atlas, which is a lockbox ship, for the 11.3 all damage resistance rating, plus 19% directed energy damage. And it's a great oh crap button. A look at what it gives you for 20 seconds. Gives you plus 40% bonus damage, plus 100% bonus damage resistance rating, and plus 500% hull regen. Great oh crap button. We're going to pair it up though with the point defense bombardment warhead, plus 25% projectile damage, plus 1% crit chance. Pair them both up. Of course, we get more phaser damage, plus 33% to be exact. Tactical slots here, we have Lorca's custom fire controls from your Discovery Rep. Gives you plus 3.9 critical chance. The 7.9 weapon power setting and the 157.5 Starship Shield pen. Not that bad. And the set 2 here, it actually gives us, on crit, plus 1% crit severity buff for 20 seconds. Stacks up to 25 times. Not bad. And the last 3 consoles that I use here is Opening Salvo, which is from your Titan. You captains know I love this. It will take the shields down. This is from, again, the Tier 6 Titan. Improves the critical hit chance with weapons and says bye-bye to shields. We like saying bye-bye to shields. The next one up, the Tricobalt Tear Launcher, which is from your Tier 6 Steam Runner, or Appalachia Blockade Runner. Plus 19% mine and torpedo damage, plus 47.5 Starship Shield pen, plus this looks really good when it's firing. And then we're throwing in this, the Quantum Warhead Module for the plus 11.7 torpedo weapon damage. This hits hard. Now, as you can see, what we've done here is we have torpedoes galore on this. So we have the 3 launchers here, the 1 in the aft, and then, of course, these 3 consoles over here, or 4, I should say, 4 consoles. Look at that. And then for the hangar, we actually just are using whatever comes with it. The Type 8 shuttles. Now, for our stats, what does it have? It gives us crit chance 38.5 and crit severity 176.3. Again, captains, keep in mind, I do have my Pendever rank all the way to 600, so I have that helping me, and that's why I'm able sometimes to just not use locators here, because I do have a pretty decent base crit chance, crit severity, and some of this, or most of it, does come from weapons anyways. So, traits is what we're working with here. Actually, we're going to change this on the fly. We're going to take this out and put in... Where is that? Again, the great thing about this is you can change it on the fly for the build. Here we go. So, a good day to die. What I changed here was resonant payload modification. superior projectile training, kinetic precision, unconventional systems, hot pursuit, self-modulating fire, TERRAN targeting systems, intelligence agent attaché, and of course the Boimler effect. Our starship traits here, we have ceaseless momentum, subspatial warheads, universal design, which again, this is what's going to help us get our consoles back up so we can keep spamming them. Entwined tetrahedral matrices for the back-to-back torp spreads, and we're going to use assault formation theta, and I'll show why when we go over the stations. So this gives us a high yield 3 whenever we activate attack pattern omega. So space rep, nothing too different again. We have advanced targeting systems, omega kinetic shearing, precision, repeated pre-fire sequence, Tyler's duality. Active space rep. We have anti-time entanglement singularity, biomolecular shield generator, quantum singularity manipulation, which we're going to use as our additional cloak. Yeah, I did that. Refractory Tetron cascade, and deploy sensor interference platform. Then for stations, left to right, top to bottom, beam fire at will, cannon scatter volley, concentrate firepower 3, emergency powered engines, a little bit of help in our movement, chemocyte laced weaponry, dispersal pattern beta 1, and attack pattern omega 1. Like I said, not only do we get the benefits of attack pattern omega 1, which is plus 15% bonus all damage, plus 178.1 flight speed, turn rate, damage resistance rating, defense rating. When we activate it, we get a high yield 3. So it's a win-win for me. Next, we got viral impulse burst, emit unstable warp bubble, eject warp plasma, auxiliary power to structural integrity, just for some more defense, jam set targeting sensors, and scramble sensors. So here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 uncon procs. So we should be okay when it comes to our cooldowns and also getting our console, universal consoles up, in my opinion. But we'll see, we'll find out. Lastly, we go for our doofs. We'll go over our dupes. So again, we have the 2 on ground that's helping us in our space. Neil Falconer. Increased damage versus the Borg. Zeberg. Elder Malikatan. Increased damage versus all. And in our space, again, nothing too different. Emergency con. Recharges evasive maneuvers when emergency power to engines is activated. 3 projectile weapons officers. When we fire projectiles, we get chance for our crit severity to get a buff. And then the 1 projectile officer gives us a chance to reduce the time to recharge our mines. Now Reen for the increased damage versus Borg, and then 38 of 47. Reduce other bridge officer ability cooldowns after using 1. So there's the build. I thought it would be really fun to just try this out, just because. Why not? So before we go into an Elite Argala, I want to shout out my captains who are here with me. So we have Celeste here in the Juggernaut. Holy, that ship is pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. Jimmy Kirk there in the Connie refit. We have Johnny, of course, in the Titan. Got Necron in the Vengeance. And of course, Anthony Taylor in his Galax. So there it is. We're going to take into Elite Argala, see how it does. Pretty sure it'll do okay. But again, we're just mixing up the build here. Have a little fun with it. We'll see how it does. We will see how it does. So patrols here. Elite difficulty. And it'll lead
Hanson,
Argala.
take us out of here. Maximum warp.
Aye, sir.
Engage.
Yes. It's the Mirror Picard that's here with us. Just saying. The Mirror Picard. Oof. That Warbin. Alright. Let's do this.
Tactical alert. Vessel approaching. Bearing 184, Mark 7.
All hands. Battle stations.
Ooh. You're gonna get it.
Weapons hot, deflectors to full.
See? Side of a barn. Gravimetric torpedo, keep away from that. Little speed boost here. Take that one down. Oh. Let the torpedo go first. Let's save our bus for the next group, because woo! I love it when I see a stream of heavy gravimetric devices going to a target. Okay, we'll save our buffs here for this next group here.
You have entered an area. Looks like our fight got them to notice us. Let's go over and ask if their boss might come out of hiding.
Ooh. Bye. So we got our cannons firing, our torpedoes, our beams.
Keep concentrating fire on individual ships.
Feels like she's doing good.
Whittle down their numbers.
Let's come about. Take her down. Bye.
We will not go quietly.
Oof. That looked like it hurt. That looked like it hurt me. See, that's why I say, as much as I love the gravimetric torpedo, it does do a lot of damage to yourself. Alright. Good thing this is just a game. Could you imagine if we lost our ship, if we died? That'd be hilarious. Good thing this is just a game. There's only ants. There's a tri-cobalt terror launcher and those heavy gravimetric torpedoes, which we'll stay away from now on.
You will stand down and surrender to the Benson Guard. Sensors are picking up
Take
small
that out.
mutations in some of the asteroids, possibly consistent with bolt holes, temporary hideouts.
Yes. Oh, forgot to use a torp candy. There you go. I mean, the aft torpedo will rarely fire, but that's okay. At least it's there. We know it's there. We're keeping the theme going. Because why not? Okay. Helm, back up.
We do what we want, where we want.
Ooh. Bye.
Picked up a tight beam transmission on a new frequency. We're jamming that spectrum of their comms now, but it was probably a call for assistance.
Look at all those torps. It's a beautiful thing. Oof.
I'm taking you with
Oh, last group already. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Bye.
We'll send over a pacification party.
Oh, we'll get some terror marks, because why not? Alright. Well, there you go. Yeah, let's go over here. Take our shelfies, our ship selfies. Tell the commander here to hold his horses for a bit while we finish this off.
Thank you for your assistance.
Hold your horses,
And
sir.
welcome to
Hold your horses, sir. All right, well, there it is. Other than the fact that there's a term called reading yourself. I grabbed myself. It's okay. Like I said, captains, we do these builds just to have fun. Oh, that looks so good. Just to have fun here. This is what this game should be about. And again, it's a game, and if you can slot anything on your ship, then you can do that and have fun. And again, you just try to make it work and synergize with your consoles, your traits, your stations as best as you can. So there's nothing wrong with experimenting, and especially when you want to just do a build for fun. And that's what we do here on the Twitch bridge, which I do actually invite you captains to stop by the bridge sometime here on Twitch, where we do our pew pew shenanigans, and we just have fun. We just have fun. So again, there is the Gal-X, the build that we did for it. I think it did fine. It'll do very good in advanced content as long as I don't gravimetric torpedo myself. I will always use that torpedo because it looks so good. But anyways, captains, please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing to our YouTube channel so that you can help us reach out more captains and we can all come here to the bridge and have fun. But on that note, we'll leave it on this.
Don't let them promote you. Don't let them transfer you. Don't let them do anything that takes you off the bridge of that ship, because while you're there, you can make a difference.